Alrighty. So today I watched a video I made for myself for 25-year-old Roy, and I watched it today because I was feeling me down in the dumps, and I saw the thought popped into my head. I went, I wonder what past Roy said 3 years ago and what he had hoped I'd achieve. So the negatives. I would have hoped I had finished my Bachelor of Aviation and Business, and I had gotten a job. I got kicked out of my degree, well, I was suspended for 2 years before I could get back to it, because I had failed a few subjects, and the number of subjects I failed exceeded the number of subjects I failed. Sorry, the music was playing in the background. Exceeded the requirement that Swinburne had for you to continue studying with the university. That was a result because I decided to move to Melbourne with that much money in my back pocket, without really much of a plan. I rented this apartment. I slept in a swag for the first 3 months, and I was just doing hours at work, and I was doing Uber on the side, and my finances were honestly in shambles. I couldn't really afford to go to work, earn money, and I did, anyway. So my academic progress has stalled until then, and I haven't really taken a step to rectify it, I suppose, or a step on my way to education. You've been working at Melbourne Airport for Swissport for the last year and a bit. Honestly, mentally and physically, hasn't done you great, and you're just kind of sticking with it because it's something you know in comfort, and at the moment you're not breaking that comfort seal. Yeah, on a positive note, you do have a job. You got a job with Swissport on October 2020, a couple of months after this video, well, after the original video. You worked in Townsville for a year. You made some friends there. They're fucking fantastic, and they broke you out of your shell a bit. You became a bit of a recluse, for a better choice of words. And then you transferred out of Melbourne to finish your uni. You made some friends here. I'm currently sitting in a car park in Tullamarine on Melrose Drive. It's where your current girlfriend and hopefully future wife, Caitlin, lives. Caitlin Bishop specifically. And holy shit, I struck gold with this one. She means the world to me, and I do hope we have a fantastic future. You're friends with the housemate Jenna, her boyfriend Tyler. You've got a few mates at work. Last night, Sam Chianto invited you out for a bike ride today, and I think I'm going to fix my bike's whacking on a bike ride, because whilst I have learnt I don't have a difficulty making friends or acquaintances, I don't do those activities or those conscious bits of effort that you got to put into friendships, and it requires a bit of effort. I've been learning a lot about my personal relationship with Caitlin. Those little acts of service, things she likes, doesn't like, things I like, I don't like. I'm still learning a lot about myself. And I'm so happy I saw that video of 3 years ago, because it helped me appreciate where I'm at right now. I have come a long way in my own right. And there's a lot of things I haven't succeeded, and That's okay. About 4 weeks ago, I joined Melbourne Gliding Club. So I am going to get my gliding license. I haven't really started going for my pilot license because at the moment I am a supervisor at Melbourne Airport. And I do about 40 hours a week, so I can't really work in flying around that. So sorry. Richard, one of your colleagues, another fellow supervisor at work, just texted you about something you already know because it happened on your shift. Anyway, I'm digressing. I've never really gotten this emotional in a video with myself. Sense and fashion is getting better. Being an adult is a bit hard. It's fairly hard. What else? You might have been a bit overly optimistic about some of your goals 3 years ago. It's like owning a sea bear. Bit difficult to do at 25, especially with the housing market at the moment, you know. Someone needs to earn an average of 113,000 a year to buy a house in some of the most affordable areas in Melbourne. You are going to go to Singapore and Fiji in August. And the plan was for Caitlin to meet your family, but Dimbao's in Samoa at the moment, being a housekeeper and a general maid, and Savetta is in Tonga being a housekeeper and general maid. She's got JT and Morgan and really wherever they are in Fiji. I don't know where their locations are, so I've got to find that out. Getting better at money management and saving. I still have a habit of splurging and a little self-control, but I'm working on that. I'm trying out these 3 books at the moment on gratitude, anxiety, and just a general how are you, because there are some things I need to build as habits to appreciate who I am, because at the moment I'm not a big fan of myself and my failures, and I don't really recognize my successes, which is something 3 years ago Roy had an issue with and I'm still having an issue with. I've got a mustache. Can't fit the mustache. Sexy ass. Yeah. I've started an Excel spreadsheet of a 5-year plan. Just to speed things up. So 25-year-old Roy will still be in the midst of resolving those issues. Fuckwit. Sorry, I didn't mean that. You're not a fuckwit, you're actually quite smart. Turns out you're a fantastic problem solver. And you're amazing when it comes to doing things for other people. But you're horrible at doing things for yourself. Pretty trash. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to go across. Like, I suppose now I should discuss what I hope you've achieved as 3 years ago Roy would have liked to achieve. First thing, I think we should ditch the name Roy. I'm kind of not liking it. Roy's too hard for people to understand because they just go to Roy anyway, or Corin, or Roy. Wasaya. Wasaya seems to be your first name, so you can go with that. I don't know. Roy might end up sticking, but I'd like to get rid of it. I don't know. I think I'm at a different stage in my life. And much like my biological mother, she had different names, different stages of her life, and I wouldn't mind the same. Anyway, I divulge. So, at 26, I hope to At 26, I hope we've completed our Bachelor of Aviation and Business degree. That's the first. The second is, I hope that we've got our pilot's license. Third is, I hope we've got a job other than what we have at the moment, because at the moment it's wrecking you. And there's not really much progress from here. So I hope you've either built more experience in other roles that are like workforce, DM, and just work yourself out from ramp. At the moment, that's something I can do without a degree. I have to build up experience and constructively build connections. So I hope your LinkedIn profile, or the equivalent of LinkedIn in 3 years, is pretty fucking strong. I hope your resume is pretty strong. I don't hope, I know. You're starting to prove to yourself that you're a phenomenal person. I don't think I'm up to fourth. I don't know, I've lost count. Which is ironic for a Bagram suit. I hope 26-year-old you is married to what I consider to be your love of your life. And I hope you're enjoying yourself. Okay, I shall continue. 5. Big number 5. I hope you've built out your box truck. That's a big plan. Originally, 3 years ago, you wanted it to be a van. Box truck seems to be more incognito, has a higher clearance on the ground, so you're able to deal a bit more. It's just got a bit more space. And in terms of engine life, it's twice as long as a normal van, so maintenance and such should be a lot easier to deal with. And worst case scenario, if the truck itself kind of breaks down and you've got a lost engine, you can just buy a new truck and move the box to the new one, which is something I like. At the moment, cost of living is a huge concern, so hopefully you've worked yourself into a comfortable area in terms of wage, and you've got a great balance of your finances. That's number 6. Number 7, I know you just joined, well, I don't know, well, I have just joined a union about a week ago, the Australian Services Union. My current goal is kind of build a base in Swissport, and how successful that is, I don't know. I don't really know how I'm going to go about it. I need to come up with a plan. I need to come up with a list of things that I need to resolve, or can get the union to push management to resolve. So that's 7. 8. I hope you're proud of yourself and your achievements. I hope you've proven to yourself that you've attempted something and you've tried your best to achieve that. And that you're not just coasting. You've been coasting for a lot of your life. And we've seen what that got us. So I hope you've pushed yourself to the extent you need to push yourself. I hope that you have built the habits and lessons you need to become the best person you are. And I hope those habits and lessons continue to improve you, because I am proud of you, and I am proud of where you've come from. I know we've got a bit of a struggle with our cultural background and identity. So for 9, I hope you work that out, because we've got a lot to learn. 10, please keep your inner child and appreciate them and care for them. Because I think that's going to keep you the happiest. Obviously, be an adult when it's needed, be mature when it's needed, but I hope you learn when to be childish and do those childish things. I suppose 11. Take care of your health. You have lost weight from 3 years ago, Karoy. You're about 6 kilos lighter, which hopefully you can see. Maybe not much. But yeah, my current flexibility, dexterity, and fitness is not in the place I'd like it to be, but it's in a lot better place than it was. I'm at and about. I spend a lot of time at the girlfriend's place as opposed to mine. But you really need to take care of your body because you want it to last. And right now is the perfect time for us to start taking care of it. So hopefully by 26, I'm fit, phenomenal, sexy. I'll look great. I have a great hairstyle. Like, look, this hair's already better than it was from 3 years ago. I got a mustache. I got a sexy ass girlfriend. What more could you ask for? In terms of appearance and, fitness. I don't know. Progress, it's progress. And I'm gonna sound naive to you. Like 3 years ago, Karoy sounded naive to me. But that's okay. Because that means you've learned the lessons I have yet to learn. Yeah, like, what's there left to say to you? $26. Fuck. Hope you're earning more money than I do now. Money isn't everything, but it helps a lot. Like, this financial year I earned 98,000, which is impressive, but I got nothing for show for it. So hopefully you work out a way to build that into savings and at least in a sort of investment portfolio, or at least something, please. Assets, something. Don't spend it on fruitless indulgences. I think that's about it. I love you. I'm appreciative of everything you've done for me. Or I hope you're appreciative of what I've done for you, since you're the result of my choices. That's right. You're only where you are because of me, or the decisions I'm able to make. Anyway, I'm going to take this tidbit of advice from old mate from 3 years ago. Take every fucking opportunity. Create them. Do whatever you need to do. Be uncomfortable. Make those uncomfortable choices. You're going to go nowhere. That's harsh. I know I've just gone from this really nice thing down to harsh again. But please, take any opportunity. You got offered a role at Donata, matching pay, increased penalties, and you said no. No. I've got Swissport, I've been doing this for ages, I'm in a comfortable position, blah, blah, blah. Look at you now. You're fucking sad and depressed. You're not sad and depressed. You're annoyed about work. You're in a pretty happy spot, actually. You've got a really great partner. And you're not doing too bad. The work environment could be a lot better. but that is kind of out of my control, but I'm trying to get control of it. And 13 will be my last one. Okay, I know I thought I was finishing before, but then all these thoughts came in. Let go. Anything that's troubling you, what's a concern, write it down and let go, come back to it. Just write it down, because at the moment, I'm not writing anything down. And it goes through my head constantly, and it wears me down, it's exhausting. Write it down and come up with a plan. Take action. Because in the end, by doing nothing, and inaction is in itself a choice. I know that lesson, I just haven't been acting on it. So yeah. You are the better me. I'm the past you who's very appreciative of who you become. I love you. It's just me saying peace out. I'm gonna head back, cuddle the girlfriend, watch a movie, have some wine, be a 23-year-old. So love ya.